Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited to be filming this video for you guys today. This is going to be a video on the 2015 holiday Tarte Light of the Party set and Bling It On blush set. So I'm going to be giving you guys my first impression of these and what I really think of them, because I have been using the blush palette for the past 4 days, and I did a look using mostly what's in this set. So towards the end of the video there will be an eyeshadow tutorial on this look I have on my eyes right now, which I really do love, and I'm just gonna give you guys my first impression. So if you want to know what I think of these holiday 2015 sets, just keep on watching. First we're going to start with the Tarte Light of the Party set, and this is the box that it came in, and I purchased mine from Sephora and I paid $59. I think it's $59. I will leave the link to it down below on the Sephora website. So yes, and it says Tarte Holidays, delight and dazzle all season long with this sequined collector's case overflowing with must-have holidays essentials, including a travel-friendly eye and cheek palette. So yeah, this is the box, and then when you open the box, this is what the set looked like on the inside. I use the eyeshadows, mascara, highlight, and blush from this palette, and some things I'm just like, yes, something I'm just like, eh. But overall, I do think this is a great value. So the front of it is like a sequin type of thing going on. I'm not a big fan of sequins, so when I saw it, I was just like, ooh, I wish the front was I wish the back was the entire palette, but this is the back, a nice gold, like, love the back. And then this is the front, and then it has a zipper on the side, so you unzip it and then you open it, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Here you have your 30 eyeshadows. Here you have a deluxe size of the Lights Camera lashes, a double-ended brush, and a travel palette. And when I first got this, I brought it home and I wanted to open the travel palette, and it has two round stickers holding it in because it falls right out if you take the stickers off. So I keep the stickers on because it will fall out, but I didn't like that when I go to pull it off, it pulls up. Like, this is a sticker, this like design on the side, it pulls it up. I'm just like, oh, like, I don't want to ruin it, so I have to be careful because, oh look, here it is. See, that side sticker comes right up and it's not supposed to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and gently pull this off, and I have my lights up, so I love this mirror, honey. So here's the travel palette. Underneath this is a mirror that's about the same size as the palette itself. It is the same size. Here's the travel palette, and you have a blush, a bronzer, 6 shadows, and a highlighter. Now, what I love about the palette is these eyeshadows are the star of this palette. You get 30. They're all really neutral, and you even have this one, which is like a nice deep blue, which I did use in my crease. It's like a nice deep blue black, and then you have your black velvet, which is a nice pure black. I love these shades. They're so beautiful. This shade I thought I loved. This is Peach on Earth instead of Peace on Earth. Peach on Earth, but it's a bit light for me, but I really do love the peachy tone of it, and that's Peach on Earth. I love Fireside Chat, and that's Fireside Chat, which is on my lid. Baby, it's gold outside. It's this beautiful yellow tone gold. It's so beautiful, almost like a rosy gold. It's really pretty. So you have some shimmery shades, some shades with a little bit of micro glitter, and you do have some matte shades. You have What a Wonderful Pearl, which is a nice matte white. So these are the shadows. Really, really nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch these on my hand for you guys. Look at those. Super pigmented. Super duper pigmented, these shadows. I absolutely love them. I did use the shadows on my eyes and they blended very nicely. With the shadows that I use, I got no fallout whatsoever, so that was a good thing. I really do like these shadows. The shadows are the star of this palette, and I love that they added this little travel palette, because I mean, if you want to travel with this, you probably could. I wouldn't, but you could. But I'm glad they added that in. Now, so I love the shadows. Another thing I love about this palette is the blush. I do have it on my cheeks, and it's called Amaze. Yes, Amazed. And I do have it on my cheeks. Now, what I was gonna say, I'll get more in depth with that when I get to the blush palette, but for the longest, I never thought Tarte blushes will work for me, because that whole Amazonian clay thing. I have a little story with that I'll get into when I get into the blush palette, but I just never thought that would work for me. But I found a brush that I own that picks up the blushes really nicely, and this is my MAC 129 brush. I will go more into detail with that in a second, but this brush and these blushes are amazing. But I love this blush. It's like a nice flush of pink on the cheeks. It's so pretty. I just pick it up with my brush, tap it in lightly, and then blend it in a circular motion just to really blend it out and give me that nice flush of pink on my cheeks. It's so pretty. As you all can imagine, I cannot use that bronzer. That bronzer is a face powder. Not even for me. It's way too light. That's the bronzer, and it's called Social Butterfly. And you can't even see it, and I'm swatching this so heavily. Like, look at that. You can't even see it on my hand. So sometimes I can use bronzer as a highlight. I can't even use that as a highlight. The bronzer is non-usable for me. Now, this highlight right here, it's called Pink Champagne. I will give you guys a swatch of this highlighter. That's the highlighter right there, Pink Champagne. Now, the highlighter, I didn't know what to expect out of it when I first opened up the box set. I didn't look at it and get the feel of, oh, I'm gonna love it, or oh, I'm gonna hate it. I just didn't know what to expect. I do have it down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and on the high points of my cheeks. That's the highlighter right there. I do want to say that when I first applied it, I had to pack it on a little bit. I mean, I'm dark skinned, so I'm quite sure you can see why I had to pack it on a little bit. And then once I really went and blended it out, I was like, okay, I'm not really feeling it that much. I didn't not like it, but I didn't love it, or I just was like, oh, it's not all that. And then I went in with my MAC Fix Plus, and I actually set my face, and it just popped a little bit more. So now I like it a lot more now that it's set than I did prior to me setting it. And I really do, I like it. I like the highlighter. It's like a natural highlight. If you are more of a fair skin tone, this would be beautiful on you. I mean, it would give you that nice porcelain, just beautiful highlight to your cheeks. But for darker skin tones, I think it's okay. I think it's wearable for us. I really do think it's nice. I was impressed. I wasn't like, oh, like the highlighter is one of the things that are amazing in this palette, because I don't feel that way, but I really do like it. I also use the mascara. Now, I heard about this mascara. I never owned it or used it, but it's a mascara. I mean, I wasn't all that impressed with it. It's not, I feel like my Too Faced Better Than Sex is better. My Benefit They're Real is better. To me, just a regular mascara. This is more comparable to a mascara I feel you will find at the drugstore. That's just my personal opinion. So it's not that I wasn't impressed with it. It was just like it's a regular mascara. I mean, I'm probably not gonna purchase a full size. So I didn't use these shadows here, but I know they're gonna be good because these shadows I used, they're so pretty. You do get a little bit of like messiness, a little bit, not much, but they do kind of like fall out of the little holes a little bit. And then, like I said, there's a mirror behind this. So overall, I do think this is a great value. The shadows are amazing. I love that blush. I love it. I don't know if Tarte makes that shade or a shade similar, like in their core line, but if they do, I'm definitely gonna check out and purchase some Tarte blushes now, because I've been loving their blushes in this palette and in the holiday palette. Gonna look out for those. The highlighter is just like, I like it, but I like it. Yeah, once you set it, you really start to like it. But prior to setting it, I was just like, but I feel like I like it. It's cute. She cute. But yeah, I really do think this is a nice value. And so I really do like this box set. I really do. And again, there'll be a tutorial on this for the eyes. Now we're gonna get into the blush set, which I wasn't gonna buy. I wasn't gonna buy the blush set simply because one day I was like in Sephora and I was just really in the market for some new blushes, which I still am in the market for some new blushes to add to my collection. The bulk of I have a lot of blushes, okay? And the bulk of them are NARS and MAC. So I'm really starting to get into buying new blushes, so which I still am. Like, I need some new blushes in my life. I know people are talking about the La Femme blushes and everything, but if you are a deeper skin tone, or doesn't matter what your skin tone is, if you know of some really great blushes, can you just let me know? Because I really am in the market for some new blushes to add to my collection. So I was in Sephora one day and I saw the Tarte little section or whatever, and I was gonna like, oh, they sell blushes. And I swatched like two and they came out so white on me, and I was just like, no. And since that day, people ask me, I go, oh, Tarte blushes don't suit me. They're just too white. Didn't even give it a chance. So I wasn't going to buy this, but I went to Sephora and they had it all displayed, and I was just like, sweet Jesus. So beautiful. This is the box it came in, and it was $44. That's it. So this is the box, and it says, get up and glow all season long with this limited edition palette of Amazonian clay blushes. The sleek black sequin palette features 5 fan favorite and brand new shades. Fetching is a rose, doll face, cool pink, prim, plum nude, smashing coral pink, beaming apricot pink. I don't know which ones are the fan favorites and which ones are new, because I don't know Tarte blushes. I'm gonna have to find out now. Yeah, and this is a $132 retail value. You're gonna pay $44. So this is the box, and this is the palette. So beautiful. I wish this was all over the box set. Like, I wish this was on here. Could you imagine that? How pretty that would be? But nonetheless, it's so pretty. And then you open it, and this side has a huge mirror, and these are the blushes. I love this blush palette. Oh my god, I've been loving to no end. Now, to pick up Tarte blushes, I've learned you need more of a dense brush. So my MAC 129, I've been loving to apply these Tarte blushes because it has like this nice shape where I can get like, it has a nice round shape where I can get like a nice coverage on the apples of my cheeks and really nicely blend it out. And it is kind of dense. It has a nice density to it, this brush. I used to use it for highlighting. If you are familiar with one of my older videos, I used to use it for highlighting, but I have new highlighting brushes that I really like. So I use this more for like blushes, because it is a powder brush. You use this brush for powder products. I've been loving it for these Tarte blushes. So So I've been loving this. On my Instagram, you can find swatches, but I will do swatches here in the video for you. So let me just... So this first shade is Beaming. And Beaming is described as the apricot pink. I feel like Beaming will be more of a highlight for me. It is a bit light. I could probably use this as like a highlighter shade or over top of another blush, but that's Beaming. So you see what I'm saying? Reminds me of the highlight in the box set. I would use this as a highlight or over top another powder blush. The next shade is Smashing, and I haven't used Smashing yet, but this is a nice pretty Barbie pink, and it's so pretty. Like, that's Smashing, and it's described as a coral pink, which I see it. It's a nice coral pink. I'm gonna try to give you guys a better swatch. That's Smashing. The next shade is Prim, and I have worn Prim and I love it. Oh my god, I love Prim. And it is a plum nude, and I totally agree. That's Prim. On the finger, it may look a little scary, but when you put it on the cheeks, honey, Prim, that's Prim right here. Prim is beautiful when you blend it out. Oh my god, these blushes last all day long. The next shade is Dollface, and this is a nice bright bubblegum pink, and this one is described as a cool pink. So I'm gonna give you guys a nice swatch of Dollface, which is a nice bright bubblegum pink. Yeah, it's really, really nice. And that's Dollface right here. And then lastly, we have Fetching. I wore Fetching, what, 2 days ago, and I love it. That's Fetching. And I'm just gonna give you guys a nice swatch. I love Fetching. It's actually my favorite one. And that's Fetching. It's a nice, it's described as a rose, a nice rosy pink. Beautifully blendable. You just have to have the right brush for them, I feel. But I love it. It's a great value. You get 5 blushes for 44 bucks. I forget how much a single Tarte blush is. It's like $20-something or $30-something. So it's a great value. I love this thing. I've been loving it. So overall, I do think you should definitely pick these holiday sets up. I absolutely have been enjoying them. Like, I've been really enjoying the blush palette, and I did enjoy using the set today. I love these shadows. Super blendable, nice creamy gray application. I love the eye look that I came up with this set, and I've been just, you guys don't even know how I've been loving this blush palette. I really need to invest in some Tarte blushes now. On my Instagram, I will leave my Instagram right here on the screen. You will see more swatches of this and like a whole like picture-y thing I did of this if you're interested. So yeah, I really have been enjoying these. I do recommend you go ahead and pick them up. And I'm gonna stop with all this, and just I really hope you guys enjoy the tutorial, and I will see you all in the next video. So I'm gonna try my best to hold up this palette. So first, we're gonna work on our brow highlight, and we're gonna take Sugar Cookie, which is this shade right here, and we're gonna apply this to our brow highlight. Then we're gonna take a nice fluffy blending brush, and we're gonna go into Hot Chocolate, which is this shade right here. I absolutely love this shade. It's a really nice chocolatey brown. Like, it's the epitome of like a chocolate brown. And we're gonna take it on our brush, and this is gonna be our transition shade. So we're gonna blend it above the crease and make sure we just really blend it out. Then we're gonna go into our crease with Midnight Kiss, which is a really deep, dark navy blue. Then on our lid, we're gonna go in with the shade Fireside Chat and just apply it to the lid. Then off camera, I'm just gonna add a wing liner and some false lashes.